Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to FunMathology. Today's topic is prime numbers. I told you that I'll be dedicating a single video, a single lecture on prime numbers. So I'm back with prime numbers. So here are the learning objectives of today's lecture. So we'll go one by one the objectives. So watch till the end so that you can master the concept of prime numbers. So today we'll learn the basic definition of prime numbers, which we have seen in the last video. We'll see some examples of prime numbers. We'll see types of prime numbers with examples. Then important facts about co-prime. What is co-prime will come soon. We'll see how to find out prime numbers 1 to 100, certain tips and tricks, and sieve of Eratosthenes. Now, this particular area, how to find out the prime numbers of 1 to 100, certain tips and tricks, and sieve of Eratosthenes, I'll take this into a different session. I'll dedicate a single lecture on this. It's pretty interesting, and this will give you an overview of how to find out prime numbers between 1 to 100 easily and faster. And the last but not the least, the questions on prime numbers. So let's get started with the first is the definition of prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? So we have in the earlier class that we have seen that this is a number that can be divided exactly by 1 and the number itself only. And so we can say that these are certain numbers which has only two factors. It's 1 and the number itself. Examples we have seen 2, 3, 5, 7 and etc. We have many prime numbers. Now today we'll see what are the types of prime numbers we have. So till date we have known that what are prime numbers. So are there different prime numbers? Yes, they are. So let's see. The first prime number is, type of prime numbers is twin primes or twin primes. So what are these? So two prime numbers whose difference is 2 is known as twin primes. For example, 3 and 5, 5 and 7. See, these are all prime numbers, set of prime numbers, but the difference between these two are 2. 11 and 13, 17 and 19. See, so we didn't know that there could be different types of prime numbers. So there are different types of prime numbers starting with twin primes, where the difference of the prime numbers, the set of prime number is 2. Next, let's come to prime triplets. So what is prime triplets? A set of 3 consecutive prime numbers with difference of 2. Now the interesting fact is that there is only one prime triplet in the whole world or in the whole knowledge base. So what are those? So 3, 5 and 7. So these are triplets, see, but the difference is 2. 3 to 5, 5 to 7, the difference is 2, and this is triplets. So these are 3 primes, and in the whole world this is the only prime triplet existing. Next come to the co-prime numbers. Followed. So what are co-prime numbers? So two natural numbers that do not have any common factors except 1. So for example, so we can take certain examples like 2 and 3, 5 and 6, 7 and 12, etc. So you can see For example, 2 and 3. So if you find out the factors of 2 and 3, so these are prime numbers. So there are no factors common between these two except 1. Similarly for 5 and 6, except 1. 7 and 12. For if you work out the factors of 12 and 7, there will be only one common between these two. So this set of numbers are known as co-prime numbers. Now there are certain facts about co-prime numbers. Let's come one by one and it will give you much more clear idea about co-prime numbers. So important facts about co-prime. All the consecutive numbers are co-prime. Got it? So all the consecutive, so take any consecutive numbers of your choice, like let's say 18 and 19, right? So let's say this set. So if you find out the factors of 18 and 19, you will see that only one is common between these two. You take any set of consecutive numbers, let's say 23 and 24. Again, if you calculate the factors of 23 and 24, you will find only one is common between these two. So all consecutive numbers are co-prime. Any two prime numbers are always co-prime. So consecutive numbers are co-prime. Any two prime numbers are co-prime. For example, like 17 and 19. So obviously between the prime numbers, the common thing is only one. So that's why any two prime numbers are always co-prime. Any two even numbers can never be co-prime. For example, let's say 4 and let's say 6, right? So obviously it will have more than two factors common, or at least two factors common. So it will have either two or more than two factors common between them if they are set of even numbers. So even numbers cannot be co-prime. Got it? So please students, remember this. So what are prime numbers? There are three types of prime numbers. The twin primes, prime triplets and co-prime numbers. And these are the facts of co-primes. Please pause the video, and if you want to take notes, take a note. If you have any issues, any problem, put those queries into the comment box and I'll try to answer those as fast as I can. So let's come to a few questions that you might face on prime numbers. So let's come to the first question. The first question is, there are dash number of factors of a prime numbers. So it is evident as far as we know. So we have learned that there are only two factors, the 1 and the number itself. The smallest odd prime number is 3. HCF of a pair of co-prime number is 1. So what is HCF and LCM? We'll study about these two concepts later on. We'll dedicate separate chapter on HCF and LCM. So we'll study there what is HCF and LCM. For now, just remember HCF of a pair of co-prime is 1. LCM of a pair of co-prime is the product of the number. So you multiply the numbers and you will get the LCM. Express, for example, you might face such kind of interesting question on prime numbers, like express 12 as the sum of two odd prime numbers. So let's see how can we express. See, 5 plus 7. So it's a summation of two odd prime numbers. See, 5 and 7, you get 12. So let's say I'll give a question to you. Can you express 30? Can you express 30 as the sum of two odd prime numbers? If you know, do it. Let me know in the comment box. So you might face another type of question like express 21 as the sum of three odd prime numbers. So in the earlier question you got two odd prime numbers. Now express 21 as the sum of three odd prime numbers. So let's see. 21 is equal to 3 plus 7 plus 11. So these are all odd prime numbers. So summation of 3 odd prime numbers lead you to 21. I'll give another question to you, like, can you express 47 as the sum of 3 odd prime numbers? If you know, write the answer in the comment box. Okay, express, the last question, express 24 as the sum of twin prime numbers. This is interesting, isn't it? 24, can you express it? See, 11 plus 13. So this is twin prime numbers, you can see differences too, and I can express 24 as the summation of twin prime numbers. So I'll give you a question, another question on this category of question. Can you express 60 as the sum of twin prime numbers? If you know, let me know in the comment box. So I hope you have learned different factors of prime numbers and different issues of prime numbers and how to solve them. So please watch the entire video, and if you have any issues, obviously, as I said, put those queries in the comment box. Well, thank you students, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.